up, y'all? Mankini here with Mankini TV at Broken Land Festival, and I'm here with Yak Mob. What's good, Yak Mob?
Chilling like villains.
Hell yeah.
Super villains always.
Super f***ing villains. So talk to me about it, Yak Mob.
I don't even know where to start. It's like
You want me to tell the story?
yeah, go for it.
I say it was about like two years ago. Me and Tommy Roulette, who's not here, unfortunately, he's on tour right now. Yeah, he's on tour with Attila with his band Jinx. Yeah, for sure.
We out here.
Hell yeah. Me, Tommy, and Scoops, we recorded this like one song. It's called F*** That, and we played that. What was that? The beginning of our set, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we started off recording that. Yak Mob Yak Mob didn't have a name. It was just me originally as like, you know, with my name Plague Spreader, obviously. We started off with, you know, recording that song, and I say about a year after we released it, that shit got like 2K views like within like 2 months or whatever, and we just rocked with it, whatever. We were planning on shooting a music video for it around that time, but we never got around to it. I mean, we got one now, but yeah, we definitely we're gonna get around to it, but we never did. Next thing you know, I was like, yo, Tommy, when we gonna record another song? And we could add Scoops to it too. And then he like throws this idea like, yo, why don't we start like a little group or something? And I was just like, oh, I mean, that would be cool. Like, it'd just be you, me, and Scoops, right? And then the rest is history from there. Yep. We had like one guy before Ghosty over here, but he kind of flopped. It was whatever, but I'm definitely grateful to have my boy in the group, bro. He's super talented.
Yeah, essentially, we were chilling during the pandemic, during the lockdown. Tommy, who lives way far from me, was always in my neighborhood during the time, and I was like, all right, let's just hang out and shit like that, because you know we never get to see each other, especially again during the pandemic. Yeah. So we're chilling on a roof, you know, like we're just drunk, we're just spitting back and forth, and then these guys show up, and Tommy's like, yo, we should have Ghosty in Ghost Burn Up, me in Yak Mob. And I was like, yo, I'm down. I don't care what it sounds like, what it is. Let's just do it.
I'm in no matter what.
Yeah, exactly.
Sign me. I don't care what y'all are doing.
Just wing it. We went to the studio finally. Like it didn't even take us that long to like get together. We got there and it was just clicked off the bat. We did the first song, then we did another one, and then a little while after, I was like, all right, we got these 2 songs. So like, you know, let's go a little bit more. Let's try something else. And like, I really love boom bap. I like really cool, like, you know, like old school shit. And I was like, yo, let's try that, because these guys, I think they're really good lyricists. Yeah. Like Tommy, Scoops, Josie's, Plague Spreader, like fire. So I was like, yo, like, you know, we already have this crazy like chaotic shit, which is like Yakadiddle and that. They're just like very aggressive and like trappy. Let's do something else. And my father was a musician in Egypt, so I was like, yo, here's a song, let's like, you know, try and sample it. Our boy Stas Clockwise, shout out to you. He put together the track. We all each hopped on it, killed it, and then from there it was like, yo, we kind of got this. Like, let's kill it. We also actually have a music video for that song that we're hoping to drop pretty soon. That we recorded with we filmed with King Zab from Scythe Gang 666.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Zab killed it. I definitely recommend him for visuals. Anyone who's into it. But yeah, like that was the last thing we did, and like the first show that we had was a pre-show for Broken Lands Festival. It was our first one. It was a blast. We each played like the 3 songs that we had. We debuted them, and it honestly it felt like the beginning of like a really strong machine that like we're trying to build up right now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, just to add on to what Omar said, you know, we're 4 rappers, but you know, throughout the years we, you know, made our name and put our foot into the New York metal hardcore scene.
Yeah, we all come from like bands and shit like that. We were in a band in like high school, like years ago.
Yeah, we just musicians who love like music overall. So, you know, even for 4 rappers, we try to give like the same kind of energy as if a band was giving it.
Absolutely.
So just, you know, really just try to come heavy and just leave nothing.
You guys definitely exemplify that in that. Like I feel like I was taken on a roller coaster of music, and then at one point I was like, wait a second, did I just go from like a straight trap and then now we're on a punk rock song? What is? I wasn't mad, but I was like, holy cow! Like how can I go this fast into all that?
Yeah, we've been dabbling in different kind of sounds, but at the same time putting our own like each signature in
Absolutely.
it. So really just giving off that energy nonetheless.
So right now is the album being worked on?
Oh, yep.
Something like that.
We're basically like shopping producers, a bunch of different beats. We want to like compile a nice little thing together because like Yak Mob is just like the beginning. Like, you know, it's just one sprout out of many that is just like we have been doing this thing called the illnine for a little while. I've been like putting it together. It's essentially group of producers and rappers, vocalists, not even just rappers, just coming together and just making something new and weird. And the first release is gonna be called Uzumaki Ghost Clan.
Okay.
So like I'm hoping to like take Yak Mob, form it with like illnine because it's a good portion of the same members anyway, and just kind of create this big monster where it's gonna like you're gonna have like trap shit. You're gonna have like some old school hip hop. You're gonna have some like weird trap metal is really popping right now. Not my cup of tea, but it's fun as you know, like a little bit of that in there. Just I'm gonna I want to have everyone go off.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's just all about unifying everybody, you know, all the alternatives, all the kids who felt like they didn't belong, you know. We all have a place and we kind of just make it for ourselves, really. You know, just tear the whole damn door down.
Hell yeah.
I want to have a show where somebody like likes old school hip hop but they don't listen to metal, and like somebody who like listens to trap and they don't listen to like metal or like hip hop or anything. Like I want them to all come to a show and I'll be like, yo, you know what? This is kind of fun. Like I would have never like listened to this. I dig it. Like you know, and that will open a door towards many other artists, which is like what we need now. Like I feel like with the pandemic is like a big art renaissance. You know, like
absolutely.
Once everyone was able to like get vaccinated and like, you know, go out again, like have events, I feel like it made the art, whatever you do, even this is your art, made it way more valuable. Because a year ago, we could not do this. I could not sit with you right here,
You're
beautiful
100%
bikini,
right.
your fire ass jacket, and like you know, like talk with you about this shit. Like, it would have had to be like over a webcam or some shit. And like, yeah, it's cool, but it's not the same.
I'm glad that shit's over.
Yeah,
those webcam interviews, but I don't know. I can't watch those.
Yeah, no, it's just like
something about the intimacy, bro. Intimacy, everything.
And like, I feel like, you know, shows going back, everyone's like, I don't give a what's playing, who's playing, what do they sound like. I just want to go to the show.
Absolutely.
I want to buy some merch from somebody. Like I want to pick it out. Like, yo, I want this.
I want
that CD. I want that lighter. Give me that sticker. Like I'm looking at you. I'm like sweating on top of you. And just like
there's spit in my eye.
Just like it's all the shit that's disgusting. I hate all of it. I hate it. But like, you know, I'm like, yo,
it's a beautiful
this sucks,
monster.
But it's like I'm glad like we can do this again because it's been such a weird year, you know, and I'm like really hoping that within the next like few years people don't forget what we went through and they really appreciate artists, like, you know, because at the end of the day, whether it's visual, audible, or like I guess written is also visual, you know, we're all trying to like create something and put it out into the world for others to see it, enjoy it, and maybe even them, like, you know, start something out, like, you know. And I forgot the what was the point, but like you get it, you know, like
absolutely. No, I do.
The Renaissance is here, and we should all take advantage of it.
Absolutely.
If you like to create, if you want to create, do it. This is your time. The one thing you can do is put something out and leave it. Like, some people drop music, and somebody will make a meme or a TikTok or a fucking Vine using that song like 4 years later, and then boom, like that's just like your career goes up. You can be that next person. If your shit doesn't pop off right away, it could pop off in the next month, the next year, and the next 5 years. All that matters is the fact that you went out of your way and you did it. You dropped it. Like you created something with your hands and you put it out into the universe. And I just want to tell everybody, do it. Create. Grow your food. Grow some shit. Create.
Nah, that's really real because like I put out one of my first singles. It's called Hot Shit. You can stream it anywhere. I found out yesterday that like my shit was playing at some like random like lit ass party. And that made me feel really good. So honestly, you truly never know what could happen, honestly.
You don't know who's going to be listening to your music, and as an artist, I'm sure we've all made something that was like, all right, this isn't that great, like fuck, like
Absolutely.
I should stop doing this. This is like awful. And then like a stranger comes up to you and be like, yo, this was really cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. Like it's a great feeling, and like if you prevent yourself from creating, you're never gonna have that feeling. Just take the leap and just do it.
Yeah, like honestly, you know, what we leave behind, you know, an extension of ourselves. We want to make sure that, you know, people kind of see it for, you know, who we really are. And it's always awesome, no matter where it's coming from, that it gets like the respect and appreciation. Because, you know, we're all in here trying to make something of ourselves, but just to really have it kind of like build into something, it's really what's worth it all.
Absolutely. Our camera operator actually touched on that maybe 10 minutes ago, and he was like, literally was like, yo, have you had that moment like where someone walked up to you and was like, yo, you inspired me, like you touched my life, like holy shit, like
It's a great feeling.
Yeah.
You're just like, wow, like I did that. Like all the times where like you felt like you're wasting your time or you're not good enough, all that shit just disappears in that one instant where it's like, wow, like, you know, like I made an impact, and like that fuels you to make more.
Absolutely.
Like 100%. And like I
Absolutely.
feel like everyone should experience that, because we're all going through a human experience, and whether it's something dark, it's something great, like creating helps. If you're in a good mood and you create, you're gonna feel better. If you're feeling shitty and you create, you're gonna be like, I feel a little less shitty, you know? Like
Giving yourself an outlet
yeah,
for your feelings,
exactly.
no matter what they are.
Whatever it is, even if it's like random screeching, you know, if it sounds good to you, if it feels good, and like just put it out.
Hell yeah, I'm with it.
Hell yeah.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
This is a great time for all art forms to thrive.
Absolutely, yeah. We need it all, like you know, like
Definitely.
and also, you know, I feel like more artists should be like more indie artists or like DIY artists should be like forming together, because it's like it's pointless to kind of try and be against each other. I mean, like, you know, a little bit of I wouldn't say a rivalry isn't bad, or just competition from peers is always great.
Absolutely.
But like, I feel like if everyone's trying to focus on being better than like the next thing, or like this person or that person or this group, it's pointless when you guys could all just be flourishing together. Everyone,
Absolutely.
You know, in like DIY in any neighborhood, I feel like you guys can like put something together, whether you like somebody or not. Like, yo, you're friends with this, and that. I'm friends with this, and that. Let's come together, throw a big event, have a party, have fun. Everybody likes to party. If you can guarantee that your event or your like whatever you're doing is going to be fun and a blast, that's all you got. If you do it in groups, forget about it.
A right.
Like, just,
I do just
numbers.
want to point out that last year I totally did Zoom interviews.
I mean, listen, man.
I had to.
Exactly. You had to do what you had to do.
Better than nothing.
I'll tell you, it wasn't the same, and I made a point every time to tell them it's not the same, and I'm not wearing a bikini because it's not the same.
Yeah.
So
Also, I need you to explain the bikini, because I love it.
So it was all an accident. It was a joke. It's supposed to be a one-off thing. I wore it in a beer pong tournament as a means to joke with someone.
Okay.
I ended up doing an interview, like someone interviewed me, and that interview ended up on Playboy TV's YouTube channel. I'm a Juggalo, and they all saw that, and what ended up happening was they were like, yo, the outside world saw you as that. That's you from now on. And I was like, nah. And my boy was like,
fire.
nah, that's you from now on. And 2 or 3 years later, the BBC came to do a documentary on the gathering of the Juggalos and ended up following me around the whole time. And at the end of it, they told me, like, we shouldn't have been following you around. You should be doing this. And, you know, I've been Mankini ever since. And now I do interviews with musicians.
I f***ing love it.
Be yourself. Have fun and live your life.
Exactly. Yeah. Live your life. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do. As long as it's not like, you know, touching anybody when they don't want to be touched or killing them. But
absolutely.
Besides that, you know, go out, make some shit, have fun with your friends, love each other, but you know, don't take no shit.
I gotta ask. I ask everyone. Pineapple on pizza.
It could be good. I don't eat pineapple.
I don't know, man. We all grew up
It
here.
could be good.
Well, I don't know.
You don't put pineapple on pizza in New York?
I mean, some people do. Listen, I don't knock it.
Neither do I.
I'll never have it. I like my pepperoni slice. I like my grandma pepperoni, my Sicilian slices.
I don't know. I can eat it separate. I can
Yeah.
try it, but I don't know.
Listen,
We'll see.
okay.
What was the question? I didn't hear you.
Pineapple on pizza.
Pineapple, that's the best shit ever.
He's
Are
like,
you
wait,
kidding
what
me?
the fuck?
Are you kidding me?
We got a winner.
Yo. It belongs on pizza, okay? Pineapple, ham, all that shit, it belongs on fucking pizza. Fight me if you think otherwise.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah, whoop whoop. I get whoop whoop.
Fucking whoop, bro.
The plague himself.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I don't know. I feel like sweet and savory is only good like sometimes, not always. And I just can't with it, man. Tomato sauce and pineapple. I don't know.
All right. Some people like the fruitness.
Have you? Where are you from?
DC.
So you haven't. So shit! Look
nice.
at that. So you haven't had a chopped cheese, have you?
What do you mean? That's what I have for breakfast.
You had? Yeah. Okay.
Come on now.
I love
What
it.
do you mean?
I
That's the
needed to
first
know.
thing.
I mean, shit. I can't.
I come correct.
I
alright?
love it. I
can't
love you
correct
so
this
much
one.
more because of that. Like,
But
yes.
Walked in, I
Chopped
was like,
cheese.
chopped cheese.
Don't gentrify it. Come try it.
Hey! Turn up. Y'all know what's good. Brooklyn in the house.
Yo, and when you done, definitely try that shit on cocoa bread. It's
Ooh, the
good.
cocoa bread.
That shit is good. You never had chopped cheese on cocoa bread? That shit is good.
I had a bacon, egg, and chopped cheese. It was 5, 6 in the morning. Me and my boys were drunk as hell, leaving this my homie's bar, my guitarist bar, and our band Vanity. We're also in a band together, and like we're by this gas station, and there's a deli that we all go to. And I walked in, and I was like, "Yo, let me get a chopped cheese." And it was raining outside, and I was like, "Wait, hold on, can I get a bacon, egg, and chopped cheese?" And he literally didn't question it. That was my favorite part. He didn't question it. He wasn't like, "What?" Like. That and that, like he was just like, okay, yeah, you want everything on it? Like, yeah, no lettuce, tomatoes, red onions, chipotle mayo, garlic bread. Go, do it. Let me tell you, that bacon, egg, and chopped cheese was unreal.
Fire.
A bacon, egg, and cheese is the sandwich of New York. A chopped cheese is the sandwich of New York. You put them together, get yourself in Arizona. That's the New York experience. Anywhere that's gonna charge you over $5 to $6 for a chopped cheese, you walk out unless you're getting all that extra shit.
It's $4 today. $4 from
He probably got his shit in Greenpoint or like Harlem or some shit. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's the good.
Hell yeah.
It's been brought to you by Ghost Burner.
Yeah, Ghost Burner for chopped cheese. Ghost Burner for New York. We out here.
I want to thank you guys for
thank
chopping
you.
it up with me, sitting
course.
down, killing it at Broken Land Festival.
Hell yeah.
You guys are the shit. You guys are f***ing awesome.
Shit, man.
I didn't even get to touch on it. F***ing Juggalos.
Y'all do your thing.
Hell yeah, that's fucking family right there, bro. I've been a Juggalo for like 2 years now, bro. So I mean,
I kind of don't believe that. I feel like he's been a juggler since he was way younger.
nah, bro.
I believe you've only been a juggler for 2 years.
Nah, bro. It's
Yak Mob for the gathering.
I would love to, bro. I've been like, yo, I literally have.
for the gathering. Let's do it.
I literally have manifested like not even like Yak Bomb, but myself like playing the gathering one day. That would be like a dream come true.
Let's
I
do it.
I
Yak
love the
Mob for the
Juggalo fam.
motherfucking gathering.
Hell yeah, bro. I love the Juggalo family. Like, shit is great, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm Mankini. This is Mankini TV. Kicking it
Yeah.
with Yak Mob.
Yeah.
Don't gentrify it, try it.
Don't gentrify it, try it.
Goes on pizza.
We out here.